Now there's one more thing I wanted to touch on here, and that was a girl by the name of Eliza Blue, who's a big activist on Twitter. She's a human trafficking survivor advocate. And I'm a big fan of Eliza Blue. I just want to state this clearly. So what Eliza, for the last few years, Eliza's been heavily pushing to try and get all the child abuse material taken off Twitter.
Right.
She's a very strong advocate for, trafficking survivors and stuff. She does fantastic work. However, in this particular case, she's got it wrong, unfortunately. Yeah. And I can understand. I will kind of go into a little bit of why I think this is the case. But there was one funny little quote from her statement I wanted to read out, which says something like, is it just it's the statement from Eliza, is it just a coincidence that the people speaking up for him, Andrew Tate, have almost all been photographed with him? Should there be a public list of the high-profile visitors to his compound in Romania? That would include people like me, right. Fresh and Fit, Sneeko, Justin. Should there be a public list of high-profile visitors to his compound in Romania where Tate's harem of coerced women may have been obliged to provide them whatever pleasures they desired? So apparently, just because we hang out with Andrew at his house, we must be involved in human trafficking orgies or something.
Dude, he brainwashed you, of course.
Oh, apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hypnotized, bro.
I wasn't aware. I wasn't even aware that I was doing that. But to me, that is it's a good example of how people can just leap to conclusions.
Right.
And it's I don't even I've got no ill will towards Eliza, and I don't really blame her for jumping to conclusions like this, because if I'd seen a story like this about anyone who went to Epstein's Island,
right,
I'm probably thinking a similar thing.
Right.
But I'm just here to tell Eliza that, look, I respect her work and I respect what she does, but unfortunately, Eliza, you've got it very, very wrong on this instance. Now, here's the reason why I think she's got it why I think she's kind of forced to take a position like this.
Yeah.
Because her whole shtick is being a human trafficking survivor advocate.
Yeah.
And apparently, I think some of the girls who are involved in the prosecution's case have contacted her and been in touch with her.
Oh, shit.
And so, okay, well, she's kind of in a spot where she kind of has to believe the women.
Yeah.
She's in a spot where she kind of has to. And for anyone, this is why, this might sound bad, but this is why you shouldn't believe all women.
Right.
I mean, we've had numerous examples of this kind of thing in the last year. I mean, look, we literally had one with Andrew and Tristan 6 months ago,
right?
Where the police raided their house,
yep,
and it was on suspicion of kidnapping, and all it was an American chick who was at their house seeing Tristan. Basically, her boyfriend called her up, saw that she was at she posted stuff on social media, so he knew she was at Tate's mansion,
right?
Because it's a very distinctive house. What are you doing there? And she told her boyfriend back in America, I'm being forced to be here. I didn't want to be here. Basically lying her ass off because she's cheating on him.
Because she's cheating, yeah.
She's cheating on his ass. And then he calls the American embassy, and the American embassy gets involved. Okay, that's example one. We have Johnny Depp and Amber Heard as another example of a woman lying her ass off. We also have the Kavanaugh case from a couple of years ago.